Everybody, in today's video, we are gonna uh, be speed running around the crest. So, which is wonder. I'm not putting in shaman for a reason. Reaper, uh, beast, and what other crests are there? Let me just check on my OP file. Because on this file I have every crest in the game. Did I put Wonder? Yes, I did put Wonder in. Uh, Reaper I put Wonder. I did. Architect I'm not doing because it requires so many tools. So yep. We have our entire thing. Spin, 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 spin. And looks like we're getting the Reaper crest. So let's remove it. So we're gonna be speedrunning every crest in the game that is viable in Act 1/2. That's not Architect and Shaman. And yes, that does indeed include, unfortunately, the witches, which require the Twisted Bud. And if y'all do not know anything about silk tongues, the Twisted Bud is really annoying to get. Wanderers. So for the Reaper one, I know it's in Greymoor, but I just don't remember where in Greymoor. Alright. So let's just start timer. The timer starts the moment we bind. It's not gonna be on the screen. I have it on my phone. I will post it every time on my channel, but the time starts when we bind. Get up on it? Alright. So, oh no, I accidentally started. Alright, let's just do this. Alright, quick. Let's go. First, let's get shell shards and a beast shard. That was close. That could have been extremely close. Are we cooked? Probably. We died so fast. Let's get that beast shard really quickly because now that we have a silk cocoon there, we can rank more efficiently. Ow. After this, only one. And there is our beast shard. Beast shard is 60 shell shards, I believe. 140 shell shards actually. So that's even better. It just feels so wrong not to have swift step. Moss Grotto. I forgot to This looks identical to Verdania, actually. Theory. What if Verdania and Moss Grotto used to be like, what if the entirety of Farlem used to be luscious? Like, can you hear? Were tons of life. In Moss Grotto and Lost Verdania, which Lost Verdania has a memory, are the only ones that have, well, greenery still. Because Greymore is the least gray, is the least luscious place, not including the Abyss, because the Abyss is whole goal is to be not luscious even a little. Hunter Crest V1 has no abilities, but the only thing that will make this hard is that if if I use a different crest, the Reaper not including Hunter, because Hunter is the crest you spawn with, so you can't really not start with it. If I use any crest but the Reaper, the challenge is I have to uh stand like an NPC in a specific area for 5 minutes, ruining the speedrun by long. Which, no, I'm just kidding. The actual punishment for using a different quest would be that we are not even slightly allowed to use memory lockets. Not even slightly. So the Venti crest is the only way to have more uh, spots, but we are not gonna be using the Venti crest for obvious reasons, because you need to, well, unlock memory locket to get the Venti crest. Because to get the Venti crest, you have to, I believe, get a couple of slots unlocked. There, I most modern. Bind. I already know what's binding. I'm using my bind. Alright. So this is also some info about the Reaper crest. This is supposed to be an Act 1 crest and it has basically, it has so many good things to it. It's with really high attack strength, and a few other abilities with it can really help you a lot. And now we're gonna pass out. Very much silkless. So we're gonna be unlocking the. Wait, no, actually, let's make it a lot more difficult. Hunter and Reaper are the only two crests that allows me to use two. Meaning, if I get the Wanderer, I'm not allowed to even have a two. So yeah, we're allowed to use two with the Hunter just because it is the first fucking thing, and I'm not gonna be build running Reaper without tools. And actually, mm, we will have to defeat Widow for the Hunter Crest V2. So Hunter Crest it doesn't have an ability, because we're not gonna fight Widow, because all we actually have to do to get the Reaper is go to Greymoor. I got it like Act 2 mid game. So now We have reached our first genuine area of the game, Bone Bottom. And no, I'm just kidding. The first genuine area is Moss Rotten. So for now right now we're gonna have to let's try to skip. So the skip is to get to chakra and immediately get to your first ability in the game. So what you need to do is first lure this little guy. There's a breakable wall here, by the way, which is a little storage room with roses. Let's kill Skull Fucker real quick. Yep. You need to constantly jump. Alright. Don't make full jumps because that will unfortunately try to like come on. Come on, so close. And it just had to hit. So we're gonna do 3 attempts on the skip. The reason we're breaking this is so we can regenerate little flyer here. Alright. Now let's kill Skullfucker. Yep. Come on, so close. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? Last attempt. Skullfucker and not Skullfucker. You're Flyfucker. We're gonna kill Skullfucker. And he doesn't have to do that to me. Yep, Flyfucker. Guarana. Yeah, you only notice me when I say Guarana. Right. How? How? And of course, please, just go a little high. Mercy on me. Wait, if I just do this, I must get him high, like, no, get to here. And obviously, somehow, he's getting to like a close level to me. No! You're getting me frustrated, little guy. Fine, let's just start up the gauntlet. So now we have entered the gauntlet arena. 2 skullfuckers, great. Let's so alright, Gotti. Now 2 flyfuckers. Fadi tu masikone. Todo mani kuriyo. Nano shini marine. Watashi ni maro. And now for that stuff, I think this wall breaks. No, the floor breaks. Oh yeah, free Sharma. The little guy's little guy. So now with all of our rotaries, we can buy a bench that we do not need. So now these are bigger pilgrims. So now we have truly entered the marrow. Our goal is to get like to a specific spot on the marrow, like where you entered from marrow back to the moss lands. That's how chakra called it. Fun fact, Chakra actually just takes full on stuff from Area's teeth as like a decoration for her mask. Like for Mosgrato, she took a little bit of the grass and used it as a string. For Mount Faye, because that's my favorite one, that's why I'm mentioning it, even though it's really late game. For this file, for Mount Faye, it is like she took a feather from. I'm guessing. Yeah, I did need that bench instrument, did I? 30 rotaries down the drain, because I'm not doing that entire thing. Oh my god, it's so painful! I hate no swift step. I've gotten so used to the swift step. No, no, no. This is gonna take longer than the easiest speedrun in Silk Song. If you're wondering what that is for, like the grandmother silk ending, it's when a guy gave himself every ability in Silk Song but Silk abilities for some reason, and he challenged himself to get the grandmother silk. He got to Act 2 in 10 minutes, and he was playing around for most of the round because he really liked Silk Sword. Which, don't get me wrong, Silk Sword is a really goated ability, and personally one of my faves, if not my fave, because Harpoon still exists, but Silk Sword is literally the ability that I always wanted. But Harpoon is also one of my most wanted abilities. Which Harpoon was more wanted for me than Silk Sword. Because originally I thought Silk Sword was just for like one scene, and suddenly I get transported to 70 different scenes where I have to use it to escape. And now we've made it to Chakra, to the Pushanka, to the Grand Pushanka. Now, now that'll just make a shortcut that we will never actually use. But it's for a ring of Pushanka! How Pushanka! What do you think I'm doing? I'm getting this thing non-stop by my side. Mossland is more important than the male, unfortunately. But also we need the quill and yeah, the compass. Ai, ai, puxcarão, puxcarão. Ai, ai, puxa, puxcarão, puxcarão. Ai, ai. Baba. So now we're getting to first silk ability, aka silk skill, which y'all, it's here. So yeah. Pushanka, Pushanka. We could get the Druid's Eye already, but to get it, we need this. Daughter of distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our straits to your reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Silk Spear. Bounce to the Silk skill, Silk Spear. Press R, attack by throwing the needle forward. Silk will expand it. Its Silk skills can be equipped in the crest menu in the crest. Is it like how the Dante's crest looks a little like it's sleeping? Like, Looks sleepyish, right? Yeah, because it is sleepy. Because after talking to Eva for a few times, she will upgrade it. For the first time you talk to her, she will upgrade it for you to the V2 version, which had only two eyes open. Yeah, two eyes, only two eyes. I know. Here is like a secret moss berry. Oh, by a little fucker. Pushanka. 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 I love how these fuckers' first instinct is to dive lower. Yes, it is really useful in some situation. But in a situation where your enemy is below you, it's not a good idea to get lower. So let's get the moss druid's eye. Berry picking. So berry picking is what we just did. You saw how in the first while we got three moss berries, like two mouse bears the first one, and now we just got a third one. Now we're getting the tool called Druid's Eye. Bro is gooning! Bro is gooning! Hell nah! Bear picking wish granted. Holy yap! Druid's Eye, finally! So now, with the Hunter Crest, we will regenerate silk passively. Yes, you heard it right. Passively. So now that we have this ability, we are so goddamn OP. For now. It's basically this ability is a grub song. But Druid's Eyes is basically a grub song but enhanced. Beast is our first enemy of the game, like in first boss of the game, not enemy. The first enemy is like oh fucker. Or it can technically be big boy fucker. I'm calling those really annoying ass things that spin around the thingy real fast. Fuckers. Because they are fucking fuckers. That is really great because it can get, and the Belpiece does that, you can get a few decent hits. And this is the first boss of the game, technically, if we don't count that little fucker that gives you the beast shard as a boss, because there are multiple of these, so you can call that guy a mini boss. And we are currently getting crackers. So our druid prophecy states that we will win this first try. Possibly. Sometimes you just gotta trust the druids, cause that druid is right. Ooh, we got a decent hit in. Ooh, we're getting so many hits in. And we win, like I said. Now, she's dropping off our first silk cart. Now, with our first silk cart, we can regenerate silk passively. I'll call this the silk memory. Because you see, it's so similar to the red memory. Our silk, our strength. Yeah, it's basically stating that our silk is all straight. That's what it's saying. Come, child, witness our waking. That consumed a silk heart. I thought that's bound by silk heart. Regain the power of regain the power to regenerate silk within one's own child. So now, you see that? That's pretty neat. Now I could call the Bill Beast at any time we wish. And now we can go ahead into the bell here. Activate the bell. Alright, let's activate the bell. The door is open, the bench is here. Yeah, so we have everything on right now. The marrow. So now let's prove how much good we had gotten. There's because now we're going into the hunter's march. So down here there are these guys, and down here is the first red tool. Now we need to rest at this bench. I don't have to, but just for the forget. And somehow this little fucker is so weak that he cannot break a jail cell. I mean, we are using a fucking needle. I guess that is kind of a buffer. And somehow there's a bell fucker that's supposed to be in the underworks working on my Jean Jordans. I'm laughing at such a corny ass joke made by myself. Wow. But I wish I knew that bench existed when I first came into shoot. Oh yeah, I forgot I got it. So I don't need to act like I did not get it. I'll just find real quick. Oh! So yes, I did get bad a little. Yes, I'm not all that skillful, but oh my, what was that? I'm genuinely horrible. I'm double thinking everything here. I already think I'm horrible at this game. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Bitch, I'm gonna shove my needle into your ass. You're gonna see. So you, the ghost you Pierre here, everything we see you each. Now, get our cocoon in. I wish I had Deep Wonder crest. Because Wonder is my main, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm pretty bad without the Wonder. Oh, get good, get good, get good. Yeah, that was genuinely the most It's more stress than I've experienced against Carmelita, and that was a joke because Carmelita is a bitch, but she's my God. I I really I'm surprised because how did we die? Bruh, but that bitch Carmelita fought me the entire time with her eyes closed. My God, I know it's not special, but bro, I had 70 emotional breakdowns and 50 mental breakdowns. I'm genuinely surprised. So we need to go to Grey Moor, so we need to Drifter's Cloak, so we need to go to Deep Docks slash Farfield and get the Swift Step and go to Lace, fight Lace, he's kill Lace, and then, well, afterwards, do the normal shit. Get to, get the Drifter's Cloak and be on your merry way. And now what is he? A rosary necklace. This is really useful and will be very useful. But you are very much not useful. Right. So now chakra. Yeah, chakra. I'm gonna need you here. Cause the first time I was actually here, I was like, yeah, damn, instantly run into an enemy rush. And I thought, this has to be easy because it's so early game still for me. And then the little flying fuckers came in, but Chakra came in to help me. I thought genuinely like that was difficult. Not these flying fuckers. You'll see which flying fuckers I'm talking about. These flying fuckers! But after Carmelita, I've gained a lot of experience with them. And yeah, I already fought much harder. Alright, so somehow that fucker sniped me. Wait, no, that was just a school notification. Thank you, Chakra! Fun fact, you can fight Chakra after doing the Trail's End quest, I think. Is this where we die? Chakra, please. Please, Chakra. I need this. I need this. Chakra! Oh my god, Chakra the goat! Shanka! Yo, Shaki. Shakira. Shanka! Poo Shanka! I want to buy the bench pens, but I do not have it. Right now we need a silk, which we can get from Yahoo. Bop, beep, boop, bop, beep, boop, bop, beep, boop, body, boop, body, boop, body, bop. Yeah, that's why I do not regret taking a speedrun path. I just went for that. I believe I can fly. Oh, there's a bench here, by the way. And yes, I'm talking about the trapped bench. But if y'all did not know, you can de-drop the bench. Let me show y'all how, and it's actually quite simple. You just have to have a sharp eye for fake walls. Not breakable wall, fake. So now I do not have enough masks to showcase the trap, but here's where you disable the trap. And now when you set up the bench, it just does the normal thing a bench does. And yes, I'm not using the shell shard yet because I want to save them for different tools, which we will unlock later on. But most likely we will not reach them anytime soon. So now this one is not what we're looking for because it is completely debunked. This one is what we were looking for. So yes, I do have to complete this gauntlet, but fortunately this gauntlet is not that hard. From my memory. My memory I did it first try in my first file. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ah, guys. And little Flocker guys. What are y'all? The final phase? What? Yo, you're really the last phase, aren't ya? Aren't you the last phase, little fucker? Oh yeah, you are. Wait, that was actually so. So now we have successfully entered Farfield. There was a reason that I did that. That was we can right now like open this thing and it will make our life futurely decent, but not for this fun because that is where we go for the beast crest. So in the beast crest speedrun, I will go there, but not immediately because I need to just talk. And we're going straight for the swift step and then deep dogs. Bound to the ancestral art, swift step. Kaboom! Ooh. Thank you very, very much. £1 fish. Very, very good. £1 fish. 6454 £1 fish. 6454 £1 fish. The reason we open this up is because it is the closest bench to a lace that is not blocked by lace. Yes, lace's closest bench is blocked after. So you need to actually beat her. Oh, you can get a map. Alright. Yes, I get it. I'm in deep docks, my guy. You do not have to flash that in my face for 30 seconds. Yokala. Well, unfortunately, we do not need any of this. And what we're actually getting closer to the Drifter's Cloak. And after Drifter's Cloak, we can immediately go to Brainmoon, where we will first go to the halfway home bench. And then from the halfway home bench, we're gonna go to where I think the Reaper crest is, because I do not exactly remember where it was. This is a pretty easy fight. My goal is to plunge her into the lava, because it does more damage than my needle. I should have expected it. I should have expected it. And we threw her into the lava, which does more than our success. Fortunately, I was able to save that. What did the silk spirit do anything? Oh my god, unlucky. Oh my god. Oh my god. Angela, you will get demoted to easy class instead of like later in class. Now we just do the little thing. Can I have activate run out? 2 out of 5 bells. Which I do not know why I'm counting because we are not trying to get to Act 2. We are only trying to get to the Greymore, which we acquired the Fade Out Cloak. I forgot I don't have the Fade Out Cloak. Fortunately, we are close to Shaka, so she can protect us. I know she can. She can! Oh no! This is bad. Because we're stuck with this fucker. And if y'all don't know, he's the worst fucker to be stuck with. So let's just real quick go get our warding bell. Warding bell is my favorite tool. Warding bell, there we go. I think we can farm silk, I hope. I think we could have. Yeah, we can farm silk from the guild. Oh my god, we farmed enough silk. So we did not sprint enter, if that would have triggered him. I forgot we still have our sprint, so we can. Oh no, I do not want to enter Pushang. I wanted to enter through here, where we take this little leap of faith. And afterwards, I'm not skipping ya, because I'm not no pussy. I will do you legitimately. So let's go to the seamstress for some of the chest stuff for the claw line ability, which you only get in Act 2. Yo, I did that. Now, fortunately, we do not need the clean grip. Wait, we won't even get the fucking wanderer. To get the wanderer, we at least need the uh. He's talking about something holy, so I'm guessing she talked about something holy. I'm guessing we're talking about the warding bell because the warding bell description is it was spelled. Let me show y'all actually. The holy bell. So now instead of getting silk from hits, we are really safe when regenerating. But if hit, we do not regenerate. And somehow just made two major flops. Ooh, so let's just go back to the bench real quick. So he's out of the bench. So let's go do our quest. Oh, I did not know there was lava down there. Alright, so currently we got. What is that? Alright, die. Oh, I know you two got stuck here. Alright, don't let the ceiling. Like, can we? This one will get that. It was his farm. That's awesome. Looks like we still got two. Now we're doing that to generate. Now we got 3 out of 1. Okay. Alright, so the final one is that one and no! Low tape puppy, yeah. No, still two. Still two. There's two. There's again two. Here is two again. That's all? Yeah, damn, I did that fast. Oh, there was even one more. Let's go! Sun. Oh my god. So we right now got our richest cloak ability quite fast. Very cloak and terrain. So the game doesn't actually want you to skip the fourth chorus. Should we skip the fourth chorus? I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, and he has none. Deuce. Alright, we got a little punishment. In fact, we tried to skip the little fuck up. Alright. Okay. No, every singular floor tile there is, and you just have to pick the one right beneath me. We get one. It's for. Let's see. We have two options to kill him, but because we're speedrunning, we are gonna have to take the shorter option, which is waiting for two of the floor tiles to implode. Tap tap long. And did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? It's not himself, and he has a none. It's not himself, and he has a none. It's not himself, and he has none. You can degenerated. Why aren't the floor tiles imploding on me? And we just had to accidentally fall off. Ah, doing it soon. Now we can Bubblebowski. Director choice. So now we are gonna go ahead and get the Reaper crest. So right now we need to climb. I forgot we do not have the clean ground. Ow. Now we need to throw this thing. These guys, I swear to God, they're one of my least favorites. I forgot. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. Oh my God, are you fucking serious? Do I need to take the path showing where the bench is, I believe? Yep, we need to take this path. So we're buying this just because there's a bench here. What in the fuck is happening then? There's a dog and a scared girl, I believe. Because I'm hearing a fucking dog. I'll break the fucking lock here. We do not have to pay yet. Those fucking locks in there. Well, now we're entering Greenwood. It might not look like it, but yeah, trust me, yeah. Damn, this air current is hard. Oh, no, 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 no. Not like that. The current was strong. And out here is where we go into Greenwood. You see how it gets darker? That's because we're in Greenwood. What did I say? So now our goal right now is the halfway home. Did I just say girl? I meant goal. I do not exactly remember where the uh where the Reaper crest is in here, but I do remember bits and pieces. Also, if I saw a lot of videos which wanted to rescue that one fleet, I was like, really? Oh, it's actually in here that you find them. Like, if you go to Sands Road and to the path, like in here and to Sands Road, there is the entrance. I do not remember. I do not remember. My memory tells me that it is somewhat close to be crawling. And you are so goddamn well hidden. So now we are back at the here, and if you continue to you will find a crawling. Hello, Chakra. I saw that. A bench. Chakra made a makeshift bench by using a stone. The rocket jumps. I took the blow. And did it my way. No, I do not remember where it was exactly, but you might have to teach it for me. It's so goddamn well hidden. Maybe I must. I'm losing my patience with these fuckers. Wait, no, I think I remember what it was. It's a little after the gauntlet, maybe. Are you kidding me? So we have to use the guys at the bouncer point. We go back into here. Now we can go from here to Center Road, but our goal is so fucking late right now. Cause it should have taken me around the 40 minutes. I'm doing it almost an hour. How am I able to elongate one of the simplest tasks? Which I get it. It is not that simple like I'm saying it is here. But bruh, not gonna lie, it's all pretty bad. I did not get that much good after 71%ing it. I still have yet to beat last place. Also, I've seen people do her in like 30 seconds hitless. And even though they did it hitless, I saw one fucker that did it in 1 minute. He did it hitless, but he had two eye on. Like, what was the point of druid's eyes if you weren't gonna use them? Because if y'all don't know, you should have like understood all of it. But if you did not play the first game, the what did what was that? And the I think we didn't de-walk from the building. Probably, bro, just come on, attack me, you bitch, papa da papa. And it ever boom. Oh shit. Go now, my guy. You scared me to death. Don't worry. I'm not here done with you. I just want to stop by and say hello to my little friend. Bro, I'm genuinely so sorry for Gamma. Bro, I don't want to spoil this part because it is really tragic. But if y'all wanted, I skipped to like 10 seconds, no, 20 for safety. Forward. Here, this is the chapel. So now we're entering it. We're getting the Reaper's crest on it. Which if y'all did not know, skip to 20 seconds forward. Because I'm about to say it in 3, 2, 1. Garmont gets void infected. And genuinely tragic. Like, Sava is just there waiting for Garmont to wake up. He just, like, sort of like that. And the only way he could get happy is when you needle in. Because that when you, that, like, gets excited and Oh, that was fast. Last phase. How in the ever? Forgot that chocolate bench. Oh, we should have made that shortcut. We could have made a shortcut there. Well, we'll make it soon. Well, unfortunately, this hour-long video with me speedrunning the Reaper Crest from scratch So I hope everybody enjoyed it because I'm gonna finish it 10 minutes-ish. Let's make this time the shortcut. And last time there was like, alright, so now there's extra security here apparently. Very much great. Come on, don't worry. I'm with you. Rescue. Garmon is one of my faves. Saga being the more favorable one because yeah, it's like trying to bug a literal bug into pure cuteness. Like you know that video where the bug begs for life, like the guy got asked, what would you rather have the ability to talk to animals or or speak every language? And the guy just said, it's speak every language because imagine how traumatic it would be to understand animals. Like, and then shows like a flashback of, not a flashback exactly, more like a flash forward, where it's like the cockroach is like, please, man, I have a family. Don't do this. The guy's like, I'm sorry, I have to. The cockroach is just begging, please, don't do this. And then the guy says to his girlfriend, baby, he's safe, he won't hurt you. And then the girl just says, what? How do you know that? To what? Can you speak to the cockroach? And then the guy just says, well, about that. That basically looks like he would do that. But bruh, I know it sounds weird, but I actually kind of like the sound they make. Like it does sound like crackling bones, but it sounds cute a little. Final two favors. Last phase, last phase, last phase. Which I'm not even sure if this is last phase. I just guess. Yep, it was the last phase indeed. Now here the Reaper Chapel has been opened up. And now we can end time at 1 hour and 15 seconds. Exactly. Oh my god! Yeah. Well, just look at that. That's sick. Oh, that's it for today's video. Goodbye, everybody, and the I will continue posting speedrun videos on this same save file, uh, and eventually I will post a shaman and architect crest speedrun. So let's end the video at a bench. Sayonara!